Hi, I'm Rex Tanto. You may remember me from back in '98, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I saved 73 orphans, 5 dogs, and 2 cats from a burning building. Since then, my fame spread pretty much nationwide, so these fine folks have come here to do a documentary about me, Rex Tanto. When I was born, I think, was when my parents really started to think that something was different. Mom really noticed. I was born 257 pounds, 9 ounces, and I was 6'7" tall with a full mustache and a ponytail. But when I really started to notice was in the 2nd grade. This kid, Johnny Walker, I took his arm off with an Indian burn. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about one of those orphans I saved, and sometimes when I think about people really hard, I turn into them. I guess it's another gift or a curse. It's a little of both, but you know what? We got a lot to show you guys, so let's get rolling, if you don't mind.
I brought you out here today to show you a little something special. It's actually the reason why Michael Jordan doesn't play the game anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ball, throw it behind the back, and I'm going to make it in that basket down there. But I'm going to run to 75 and back before it gets into the basket. I only need one try. Sorry it took me so long. I just stopped to get a snack on the way. Normally on any day I would just walk around and show people stuff that I do, like regular stuff, and they'll be like, wow, that's real good. Let's go show this guy what I'm all about. Excuse me.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
I'm Rex Tanto. No, don't tell me your name. Nate Schrickle, Fremont, Ohio, medium t-shirt. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm Rex Tanto. I do special things. What normal people think is special, they're normal to me, and they're special to you because you're normal.
That's not normal.
That's real normal. Let me show you something
What?
that I'm all about, something special. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for Tanto?
Maybe.
Excuse me!
Hey!
You have the time. After a long day of bowling, a guy gets hungry, works up a little appetite. So I go down to my favorite restaurant, Chipotle. I pick up about, 90 or so burritos. And I'll just sit here and chow down. Usually takes me about 10 minutes to finish. Life growing up for me was kind of a rocky road. I remember when I was 12, me and my parents went to an all-you-can-eat buffet. And I actually got kicked out because they didn't have all I could eat. And I actually ended up closing the place for the day. And then at 14, I actually got into a lot of trouble. It was right after our middle school's home football game, and a friend of mine actually caught the game-winning touchdown, and I ran up to him. I gave him a pat on the back, and I actually fractured his spine in 5 places, putting him in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. After that incident, I got sent to like a juvie rehab facility, which really changed my life a lot. And since then, I've kind of tried to be very careful with what I do and who I do it to. I usually start the day with a pretty rigorous workout, about 50 to 60,000 push-ups, maybe 70,000 sit-ups. I usually don't hit the free weights much because, most of what I got's God-given. And then for breakfast, I usually have about, 2 or 3 dozen eggs scrambled with cheese, 2 slices of toast, and half a gallon of 2% milk. Then after breakfast, I usually read the paper and see if there's anything going on in the world that I could help out with, Then after that, I'll usually just walk around all day until I get hungry again, and then I'll eat a lot. And that's about all I do. So I guess from now on, with the rest of my life, I'm gonna kind of try to play it normal and let things cool down a bit. I already shut down my website because I got all these letters from everyone asking me to come help, and people wanted to see if I was as good as I say I am. And I'm just probably get a part-time job, settle down. Is that good? Do you have any other questions? Because I'm gonna get something to eat. If you don't have any other questions right now. Cool. Alright. I eat plenty of food.
Dude!
Hey Nate,
What are you doing here?
I'm just checking out your food situation.
That's not cool.
Terrible. But you remember before? I
What?
told you where. I knew your name and everything.
Yeah?
I also know your apartment number and your address. And I know
No
that
way,
you're
dude.
I also know that you're out of TP.
You should Dude, that's my food.
You know it's real good, but you're probably gonna kick me out anyway.
Probably
I'm
go.
gonna leave.
Yeah. We'll see you later.
Well,
Hopefully not.
What? If I was an animal, what would I be?
everything.
Dumb question.
See ya.
I am an animal. Rex Tanto. The animal. Do I like myself? No. I love myself.